Welcome back, everyone. This video is part of the series on the IMG friendly programs in United States. So today I have picked the state of Texas because many of you guys were asking me to make a video on Texas. Texas is kind of one of the biggest states in the United States. It takes a lot of IMGs. According to NRMP 2020 data, it was the number six IMG friendliest state. In 2020, it took total of 384 IMGs. Among these, 156 were the US IMGs and 228 were the non-US IMGs. Some background about the state of Texas. It harbors border with Mexico on the south side, so it has a lot of native Mexican population which speaks Spanish, of course, and that's why they take a lot of IMGs from South America and Mexico itself. Taxes are really low here, so the cost of living is also very low. It harbors a lot of medical schools, so that's why a lot of AMGs get into the residencies here. But since initially, as I told you, Texas is a very bigger state, so there are residency programs in the far-flung areas in like Odessa, Lubbock, where the population is very low and not many AMGs want to go there. AMGs usually prefer the cities of Houston, Dallas, Austin, or San Antonio. So in these far-flung areas, usually the IMGs are matched. The workload in these far-flung areas is very low, and usually the population is not very much diverse as compared to when you see on the northeast side. So before we look into our IMG friendly programs in Texas, if you haven't subscribed my channel, hit subscribe. So the first program that we are going to discuss is the Texas Tech University at Lubbock. It's located at the city of Lubbock, which is kind of a bit-sized town. They take a lot of IMGs. They take about 64% IMGs. They take both uh, US citizens as well as non-US IMGs. They take 14 people in every class. Their average scores cutoff is like between 220 to 240 on step 1 and step 2. This program is also affiliated with the medical school and they have all major fellowships including cardiovascular, hem-onc and critical care. They also have a good success in placing their graduates into fellowships since this program is quite good in researches. If you are from Arab countries and also from South America, you will have a greater chance of getting matched and getting an interview from here. The second program on my list is the Texas Tech University at Permian Basin, which is located in the city of Odessa. It's a traditionally IMG friendly program. It's almost 100% IMG since it's located in the middle of nowhere. I think the closest town will be Lubbock, which is like 3 hours drive, and the Dallas is about 3 to 4 hours drive as well. So that's why no AMG want to come here, and it's predominantly IMG. The score cutoffs are low. They usually take people with average scores of 220 to 240, but it's not a very strict cutoff. I have seen people with attempts getting matched here if you have some connections and they think that you're really interested in this program. They only sponsor J1 visa. They don't have any in-house fellowships, and their fellowship placement rate is pretty good for a very small program. They only take like I think 8 people, actually 14 people every class. And the IMGs here are pretty diverse. They are from across the globe. They're not just limited to 1 or 2 countries. So I would encourage everyone to apply here. If you have like very high scores above 250 or 260, then you don't. But otherwise, apply here. We have Texas Tech at Amarillo. Just like Odessa, it's a predominant IMG friendly program. About 95% of the people are IMGs and they sponsor J1 visa. Just like the program at Permian Basin, it takes IMGs from all over the world. They usually take people with average USMLE scores of between 230 to 250, but I have also seen people with attempts getting matched here. They only sponsor J1 visa, as I mentioned before, and they don't have any in-house fellowships, and most of their graduates go towards the hospitalist track. The next IMG friendly program is the University of Texas Health Science Center at Tyler, the Longview program. So this program is also IMG friendly, and it takes about 30 to 40% IMGs every year. It's a kind of a small program, and they have 12 slots every year. They don't have any in-house fellowships, and I don't really know about the fellowship placement rate. Their average USMLE scores are between 220 to 230 for IMGs, and they do sponsor J1 as well as H1B visa. The University of Texas at San Antonio is located in the metropolitan city of San Antonio. It's a very big program. It's a kind of a university hospital. They take 42 people every year. 33 are categorical and rest are prelims. So it's more predominantly AMG program. They take about 30% IMGs, and most of the IMGs are green card. The number of They sponsor J1 visa, but the number of candidates who are non-US IMGs is very low. So if you have research experience, then do apply here. If you are a green card, then do apply here. But if you are a non-US citizen IMG, then I won't advise applying in this program. This program has almost all the fellowships, and their fellowship placement rate is really great. For the IMGs, their USMLE score ranges from about 230 to 260 in step 1 and step 2. So now we have Methodist Hospital in Houston. It's a very big program. They take about 17 residents every year. It's a university hospital. They have almost all major internal medicine fellowships. Take IMGs, but usually they take green card IMGs and people who have research experience. Their IMG constitute about 40% of the resident class. For IMGs, their USMLE score cutoff is between 240 to 260, but they will prefer people who have either green card and or research experience. So if you get any interview from Methodist Hospital Houston or University of Texas San Antonio, it should be at the top of your rank order list. So these were the 6 IMG friendly programs in Texas that everybody should apply. Besides these 6 programs, there are also a few other programs which take IMGs but at a very low number, and also they usually prefer people who are locals. So if your pocket allows you, you should apply to those programs as well. But these 6 programs you should definitely apply. So this is the end of today's video. If you liked today's video, hit like and do let me know in comments which other important topics you want me to discuss or which other states you want me to cover. Please subscribe and hit notification button for more upcoming content for your residency journey. Thank you all. Have a nice one.